So hello and welcome back to my channel. Thank you very much for watching, and the idea is this is quite a simple vlog, and I have just returned from Barcelona Marathon, so I've got about 5 days, 6 days rest on my legs. I've just done the park run and a bit of a run yesterday, I think 12k. This week we're exactly 3 weeks out from the Paris Marathon, so I've got to manage how many miles I do and how intense they are depending on how far the next marathon is. As you probably recall from watching some of the other videos on my channel, I'm doing 10 marathons for Young Lives versus Cancer to raise funds for them, for kids with cancer and leukemia. So less than 3 weeks out from Paris, I've got to manage how many miles I do and to what sort of intensity. So today I'm going to be doing about 16k, similar tomorrow, probably to 10k again. Thursday drop it down to about 5 or 8. Friday is a rest day, which is fantastic. Saturday will be the park run, and then Sunday probably about 30k for my long run on a Sunday. And as I say, just to document it, because so many marathons in 1 year, there's not really a precedent been set in terms of how do you increase the mileage or maintain it and or taper between each one. Each one is about 4 weeks apart. So part of my challenge is to find out what sort of mileage works and what kind of tapering works between each marathon. And the marathon itself, of course, 42k, acts as the long run before the next marathon. But too far out, 5 or 6 weeks out, could be too far away in terms of a long run, but too close, 3 weeks out, then I may have to start tapering immediately after the previous marathon. I hope that made sense. So yeah, just a vlog for this whole week, Monday to Sunday, about 60 kilometers this week, and with a bit of luck everything will be fine by Sunday. Then I'll start to taper 2 weeks out before Paris, drop it down to about 40 kilometers, and 1 week out before Paris, drop it down to about 20 kilometers. So keep the frequency down, but keep the intensity high, so the legs are limbered up and the muscle memory is still there. So thanks again for watching, and I look forward to catching up with you online. Take care, bye for now. So it's Monday, I'm just about to go on my first run this week. It should be about 16k with a bit of luck, all going well. But I thought I'd share with you what I'm doing. It's only 16k, so I've got, let's have a look if I can pan this around. I've got 250 ml, little tiny bottle, just literally a very small bottle, can't see this size there, of Tailwind, which I really like. So Tailwind will be on my route, and I've also got a small thing, Cliff Blocks, which I really like. The blackcurrant flavour are particularly nice, and as you can see in my hand, a little SIS, Science and Sport gel. I'm only taking, I think the blocks have only got a half full, and the SIS gel, and of course the Tailwind hydration, which will be fantastic. So I am literally going on a 16k now. I'll be wearing, it's going to be a trail run. Thankfully the weather has turned out quite nice this morning, and when I was going to go before the school run, it was absolutely pouring down, plus it was very muddy again. So thankfully it's dried up a little bit now. I don't know if you can see that these are my very well worn Hoka Mafety 4. They've done about 600k now, so they're very muddy from all my previous runs. Honestly, every day when you run, unless they dry out very quickly, it's not worth cleaning them. So I'll be on my 16k now. I'll catch up with you later. Thanks very much for watching. I'll let you know how it goes later. Bye for now. So on my 16k run, majority of which is trail, you can see still very wet. I'm not sure what I expected. It's been raining for days and days, but it seems to be draining away, which is nice. What am I approaching? 5k, if you can see that. Heart rate's 160. I've just come up a hill now, thankfully come down the other side, and average speed 547. So it's a nice comfortable pace. As I said, very, very wet and very muddy. This mud is insane, slipping everywhere. Ugh, yuck. They come in to cut the trees with tractors and trucks, and it really chews up the track. and makes it super muddy, but all good for training. So I don't know if you can see me, but it is Tuesday morning. I'm about to go on my second run this week. As you know, I'm vlogging this whole week. Yesterday I ended up doing 17k in fact in the end. Today probably again 16, give or take. This time I'm trying to acclimatize myself to running in the mornings, which I rarely do for all sorts of reasons, school run and so on. So I tend to go sort of lunchtime when I got time between work or after work. So I'm doing this first thing in the morning. It is 6:30. Roads will hopefully be a bit quieter. And the idea is to sort of acclimatize to getting out earlier in the morning, which is typically when marathons start. So it's Tuesday on my 16k. Catch you later. Bye for now. So on my second 16k this week is Tuesday. It's just gone 6:30 in the morning. Bit drizzly, bit yucky, but just ramping up the mileage this week to between 60 and 70k, just to make sure I get the mileage in for the Paris Marathon. So far so good. Catch you later. So up road unsuitable for heavy goods vehicles. I know the road, it is very steep, so this is going to add to the elevation gain for sure. I'm about just approaching 10k in, another 5 or 6 to go. Got to get back for the school run. It is what's the time? It's about 7:30, give or take. And yeah, here we go. Here's the hill. Oh, fun. So I'll talk to you after the hill. It's going to be about a kilometre, and catch you later. So almost home. Turns out I'll be doing about 14k today. Still windy, blustery, horrible drizzle, but it's all good. Got 14k in today. Just 8 o'clock. So time for a very quick shower when I get back. Quick coffee and the school run, and then work. But glad I tried this early morning one. It does make a difference because you've got the rest of the day ahead of you then. Alright, check in later. Last few hundred meters. Almost home. And then review what I've done. Ready for tomorrow's run. Woo. So glad that's done. That's another 14k in the bag. Building up the mileage, as you know, to about 60 or 70k this week ahead of Paris. So yeah, misty, drizzly day. Traffic starting to build up. I'm genuinely shocked sometimes. If I was riding a horse or on a bicycle, cars would normally give you, I think it's 2 meters these days. But running or jogging on the side of the road, yeah, I'm shocked they come so close. It's just irritating because I'm wearing obviously very bright gear, and you know, it's bizarre. I normally have a hot head torch when I'm running at night, but not this time. That said, there's some very courteous drivers, and I always wave when they give us some room, which is great. I don't normally run on the roads, but I just wanted to get a quick one in today and stay off the mud. So, but it's done, and I think that adds up to about 30k so far. It's Tuesday, so I'll check in later. Take care. Bye for now. So day 3 of this experiment. I'm at 3 weeks out from the Paris Marathon, and this is day 3. So I've just completed, I think, 17 and 13 or 12 yesterday. I'm about to do another 10, and tomorrow I'll come down a little bit, maybe 5 or 8k. Friday's a day off, rest day, woo! And then Saturday, I'm guessing, will be park run, possibly a second run in the afternoon, we'll see, but unlikely, because Sunday is going to be my last long run, anywhere between 28 and 32k. I'm trying out some new gels. I'm trying Moriton, which are supposed to be top of the range, so I can start figuring out how not to bonk. In other words, how not to completely run out of my glycogen levels on the longer runs, because it seems to be happening quite a lot on the longer marathons. They're all the same distance. On the marathons at about 32k, which is roughly 3 hours into a marathon for my pace. So I'm trying these new gels on Sunday, but for today, day 3, it's Wednesday, I'm going to try and finish 10 or 12k, and then onwards and upwards, and I'll check in with you later. Bye for now. So about 2k in, Nice easy pace, just building up the mileage this week. As you know, I'm vlogging this whole week, 2 weeks out from the Paris Marathon. So the idea is just get the legs and muscle memory working. And next week I'll start to taper down to about 60, maybe 50% of the mileage. Week after that, which is very close to the marathon, down to about 20% the mileage, but keep the intensity up. And that's the idea. So today or tonight, which is about 36 hours after my last run, I was doing about 10k just to get the mileage in, and see how I feel tomorrow. Tomorrow's Thursday. Probably going to reduce it back, drop it down to about 5 or 8k. Friday is rest day. Woo! Saturday park run, and then the dreaded long run on Sunday. So the roads are still absolutely soaking wet. It's always difficult because when you look at the edges, it's really difficult to get through this unless you just literally splash through and hope for the best. Feet are soaking. I was hoping for a bit of a drier run this evening, but there you go. C'est la vie. So it's coming up to 7k. All good so far. It's getting darker much quicker than I anticipated. So if nothing else, I need to get home because I don't have a head torch on today. But yeah, feeling fine. Third day in a row. Should end up around 40k. And I'm trying out a new nasal strip. They work well for me. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, but they work well. I think they just basically separate your nostrils so you can start breathing from your nose, which I think helps take deeper breaths. And yeah, for me that works, and I use them for every marathon. These ones are clear as opposed to skin color and reinforced, so I notice a lot of athletes and F1 drivers use them so they can pull in more air through their nose. Anyway, all good. Catch up with you later. So hi, it's Thursday, day number 4, so Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I'm on my 4th run this week, hoping to do about 10k this afternoon, this evening. Notice I've got my torch on today because yesterday I left a little bit late. It was another long day at work today, so I've left it too late again, but determined to get this week in terms of this experiment done. So 10k today, tomorrow's rest day, 5k or so on Saturday for the park run, and then the long run probably around about 30k on Sunday. So the experiment is really, in terms of all the marathons I'm doing this year, 10 marathons, the gap between all the marathons are approximately 4 or 5 weeks between each one. This one happens to be 3 weeks. So I'm doing my last long run on Sunday, and then I've got 2 weeks to taper down. So I'm going to taper quite significantly, keep up the frequency up, but shorten the runs and keep the intensity up, and that's the plan. So yeah, catch up with you later. I'm on my 4th run and I'll check in later. Bye for now. So only about 1 kilometer in, feeling fine. Just taking a very slow pace today. Low heart rate training, as you probably know, in the Maffetone method, is simply just to build up the endurance and really just to build up the engine. So although I'm taking it easy, it's 4 days of long runs, or longish, 15 to 17k, and my legs are a little bit tired today, that's for sure, but that's almost inevitable. It's always about the ability to recover as much as anything else. So having my protein shakes, lots of electrolytes, and of course carbs, pasta, sweet potatoes, brown rice, that sort of thing. So coming to the road now, and looking forward to getting back today. Feeling a little bit more tired than normal, but so far so good. Here we go. Avoid all these tractors. So feeling all right. Wearing my Brooks Adrenaline today. Should have really retired them at around 600k. They've done about 1 700k now, 800 I think. I'll need to check, but they seem okay. They're pretty hard wearing. The uppers have worn through on one toe, but they seem to have a reasonable support and cushioning, which is good. So with a bit of luck they'll last another couple of 100k, but not much more than that, I think. Not feeling it today at all. I was feeling good first couple of k, but I think the legs are catching up with me now. It's a lovely evening, determined to get this 10k done, but it's proving a bit harder than normal. 3k in, feeling okay. A bit tired today on a 1k uphill, so that's sapping the energy a bit, but keeping the low heart rate, so slow down significantly to keep that heart rate down. Sitting at 133 at the moment. So I don't know if you can see that, just approaching 6k, 38 minutes, and heart rate was noticeable. It's down to 118. So I'm actually quite pleased about that. I'm doing about a 6-minute kilometer pace. 118 is quite low for my heart rate. So I say pleased about that because it means the math training must be working. So approaching about 6k. So far so good. Heart rate's really low, about 125, 124. So I'm happy about that because I think it means the Maffetone method, which is low heart rate training 80% of the time, is working. Just building up that endurance, building up that engine, and then of course getting some speed, either fartlek or interval training to keep the legs turning over quickly and develop the speed. But you need to have the stamina in the first place to do that. So that's what most of my runs are. Nice easy between 5 and 6 minute kilometers, nothing terrible, and just keep it going. 50, 60, 70, 80 kilometers a week, something like that, especially leading up to Paris for me, and whichever marathon you're leading up to. So yeah, so far so good. Catch you later. Well, that was fun. 12k, finally 4 days in a row. That's done, thankfully. As they say, you never regret a run, which I don't. Was feeling it today. Legs are tired from the last 4 days of running. Having said that, tomorrow is a rest day, which I'm really looking forward to, and Saturday 5k, possibly more, and then Sunday the long run. So with all these things, as you know, if you run regularly, you won't always feel like going for a run, that's for sure. And if you don't feel like going for a run, my advice would be just get out there, start on your first half a mile, 1 kilometer, see how you feel. 9 times out of 10 you can probably carry on. Will you still feel like it? Not necessarily, but once you get into sort of the 4 or 5 kilometer territory, you've warmed up, you get into a rhythm, and it starts to work for you. So I tend to just get my shoes on, you know, get out, do the first 1 or 2k, and then once that's done, I feel okay. Not great, but at least then when I get back, I've done it and I feel great. So experiment continues on Saturday and Sunday. Catch you later. Keep running, run well. Hello and welcome back to my channel. So it's late, it is Saturday morning, so Saturday morning means park run.
Back to the line.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh yeah, just gotta get the barcode. Show you the map. Here we go. Welcome Broomback Park Run, and it even says that every Saturday at 9 AM junior park run, and Sundays, which I didn't know, there's a junior park run. And there you go, it's even got the map and the kilometer start and finish. Brilliant. Happy running, guys. Thanks for tuning in. I'll catch up with you on the next one. Bye for now. Beautiful morning. Sun's out. Huge contrast to yesterday where it was snow, hailstones, 2 degrees. Already feels warmer this morning and has beautiful sunshine. Here we go. About 1.5 miles of serious uphill gradient. So I'll sign off until I get to the top, I think. And I was gonna soon, oh gosh, here we go. Soon run out of breath. Check you later. Good morning. So it is Sunday. I'm starting my long run. It is just gone 6:30 in the morning Sunday. Planning to do around about 30k today. I've got my group of runners. So good morning. Sunday morning, just gone 6:30. Stunning bright morning here in South Wales. Day 7. Doing my long run today. Probably around about 30k. I'll do about a half marathon myself, hence the early start. Roughly 21k, and running along the canal here, the Brecon Canal, which is stunning, and then drop into Abergavenny, meet up with my running group, Caffeine and Cardio, great running group based in Abergavenny. Also with meet my cousin. We'll do 5k with Caffeine and Cardio, then I'll finish off with my cousin with an extra 5k, hopefully. That brings me up to about 30. So I'll have a little break at around 21, 22k, probably down a double espresso, and then carry on doing the extra 10k to make up the long mileage today. So as you know, this is my final preparation. 2 weeks out today. Wow, yeah, 2 weeks out today from the Paris Marathon. So quite excited. I think the excitement will build up in the next couple of weeks. So that will be fun. Just getting that last long run done today. And I start to taper from tomorrow onwards. Yeah, so looking forward to it. Catch up with you guys later. So this is a Blaenavon World Heritage Site. The canal in Llanfoist. Beautiful setting, really truly beautiful. Stunning boathouse, all the longboats parked up, and yeah, just a beautiful setting. Little cafe there, not open yet, but look at the scenery. Mountains, Skirrid there in the background, Sugarloaf just on the right there, and here all the narrowboats in Llanfoist. Fantastic trail to run on. It's flat as a pancake, but also it's not too hard on underfoot because it's this sort of hard-packed mud. So yeah, catch you later. Crossing the bridge over the canal. Oh, some beautiful trails up there. Come on to the other side. About 5k in, all good. Nice easy pace. About 5:30 kilometre. Just getting this run done, but stunning, beautiful, quiet. Hardly anybody out. I think I saw one lady walking a dog in the last half hour. So just beautiful. All good so far. About 20k, I think. Unfortunately, my Coros, I forgot to charge it. Battery life, if you've never used a Coros, if you've never used them, battery life is insanely good. So good, in fact, that you forget to charge it up. So that's what's happened this week. I charged this about 3 or 4 days before the Barcelona marathon, and here we are almost 3 weeks later and it's down to 5%, so it stops tracking. But great watch anyway. I'm just about coming up to half a marathon, coming into town into Abergavenny. I'll meet up with Caffeine and Cardio Running Club at their cafe, which is lovely, and then do another 5 or 10k from there, making up my long run, which should be about 32k. Crossing a busy road. There's the view, absolutely stunning. The river still a bit high from all the rain. I'll jog onto what is called Castle Meadows along the river, which is stunning, and then around the back of the castle and down to the market, which is where the cafe is. Beautiful sunny day, as you can see. New trail for me, leaving the canal at the bottom, going up this forest track. I have no idea where it goes or where it's leading, but that's the fun of just getting out and running on a trail you don't know. Of course I'll get lost, but it doesn't matter because I'll end up somewhere I know. It's taking 10 seconds out to take my gel. I'm trying Moriton for my long runs, ready for Paris in a couple of weeks. It's supposed to be a good gel. First time trying them, but such a pretty spot by this water, I thought I'd stop and have a look. Right, onwards and upwards. I don't think this trail's been maintained for a long time. Trees, logs everywhere. So it's become a serious trail run with obstacles everywhere, but great fun because it's just different from roads, canal path, field. Oh, another tree. Oh, there we go. Yeah, all good. It's on. Say what it's recorded. Say what you want. You can either look at it.
Caffeine, cardio, Sunday morning. I don't know why I got you. There's a way, Chan. She's down the poach, aren't
Brilliant. Brilliant. Thank you. There we go. So, unnamed road with Will and, sorry, name's Luke on the caffeine and cardio. I don't know, we're probably about a K in. Beautiful day, super day. 2K in, there you go. Orange on one side. Either way, if you're in Abergavenny, get to cardio and caffeine and cardio. Brilliant coffee, really brilliant coffee. Yeah, orange one side. Sugarloaf, we had a fabulous day for a run. Oh, and fellow runners behind us. All right, James. So fantastic morning, just been doing the last long run before Paris Marathon. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. Ended up going 32k today, which was kind of the plan. I wasn't sure if I was actually going to make it. So over 90k this week, which is fantastic. But yeah, it was a wonderful run along the canal in South Wales and the Brecon Canal. Also went with my cousin and then ended up at the Caffeine and Cardio coffee shop in Abergavenny, which is a running club as well, which is fantastic. So I highly recommend, if you're ever in Abergavenny in South Wales, go to Caffeine and Cardio. Fantastic coffee, great service, and just a really good atmosphere. So that's it. Now we're 2 weeks out. 2 weeks today I will be doing the Paris Marathon. So from tomorrow onwards I'll be tapering. So thankfully 2 weeks time I'll be at the Paris Marathon, but until then I shall be tapering down to about 40k first week and then 20k the week after that. So thank you for watching, and stay tuned to the channel, because as I taper I'll let you know how I feel and what I'm eating in terms of nutrition and hydration ready for the marathon. Thanks again. That's the week-long blog done for the training up to the last week before tapering done. It's been a long week and a lot of work stress as well, so had to fit a lot in, but it's been fun. And today especially, it's a great run, and especially with the crowd and the club that I was with. So fantastic. Stay cool, run well, stay safe.